I thought to myself, women in the workplace. What about that one? Are we a distraction? Do you guys think we're a distraction? And the more I thought about it, I thought, yeah, we kind of are a distraction. If you think about work in general, if you think about what men have to do when they go to work now, it's essentially just a bunch of landmines, right? Once upon a time, it was a man's world. Yes, I agree. And by the way, I want to make it clear, I am not making an argument that women should not have the right to work and should be relegated to the household. I'm not saying that whatsoever, but I am acknowledging that things have gotten worse at work since women joined. Since women joined the workforce, I think that men are having to deal with all these landmines everywhere. Do I say something? Do I not say something? I have to be careful on how I speak to this person because she's a woman. She might see this as some sort of an assault. Oh, do I tell her she looks nice today? Or is she going to think that that's inappropriate? Is it appropriate? Especially in the post-Me Too era, forget it. Do I say anything to her? Well, if I don't say anything to her, well, she's going to say that I'm ignoring her because I'm a man. If I say something to her, she's going to say I'm only speaking to her because I'm a man. I mean, I couldn't even imagine the internal dialogue that men must be having at work at all times.
Whoever fought for women to get jobs. Why? Why did we do that? I am so tired. I want to just put my feet up. Like, oh my God.
Woman upset over 9-to-5 job. Woman on TikTok has been viral for crying about her 9-to-5 job or 2-hour commute because she has no time to do anything after work. Many people have met her TikTok with criticism, call her a spoiled brat. Yeah, welcome to the world.
This is my first job, like my first 9-to-5 job after college. I get on the train at 7:30 and I don't get home till like 6:15 earliest. I'm so upset. The 9-to-5 schedule in general is crazy. I don't have time for anything and I'm like so stressed out. And I'm also getting my period, so that's why I'm all emotional.
Yeah, that's life, man. That's.
I mean, yeah, it sucks, but
I don't mean to laugh.
I mean, yeah, no shit.
That's just life. Go try to make a better job for yourself if you want to. We did it.
Yeah, the 9-to-5 grind. I did it. It's brutal.
As you have seen our previous video, you must have seen this clip. But I think you all will wanted to know about her latest update regarding job, so here you go. Watch first complete this clip, as some viewers will be new here so that they can also get to know what's it about.
This is the most humbled I've ever felt in my life. I'm literally holding resumes, a stack of them, so that I can go in person to places and say, are you guys hiring? It's honestly a little bit embarrassing because I'm literally applying for like minimum wage jobs and some of them are being like, we're not hiring, and it's like, what? This is not what I expected. I graduated college with 2 degrees in communications and acting. I speak 3 languages. Oh, this sucks. Like, I just want to be a TikToker if I'm being so for real with you. But I can't be delusional anymore. Like, I literally need to make money. So, I'm just gonna keep trying. I'm over here crying. And then I heard the birds chirping. And then I thought, at least I'm crying in Brooklyn. God, I hope I'm doing better a year from now.
This TikToker went viral for crying looking for a job. She was desperate to get a job as a barista, despite her stellar credentials.
I speak 3 languages.
But even then, the coffee shops didn't want to hire her. Because of how relatable her problem was, her followers tried to help her out by referring her to companies, offering jobs, and even giving her money. But posting this video on TikTok was all the help she needed, because going viral opened up an amazing opportunity she couldn't resist. Lohani recently got fired from her job, and what a better way to cope than to post about it online. But after sulking, she decided to man up and find a new job. But what she didn't know was job hunting would leave her in tears, because later that day, she posted this video giving her followers a sad update.
So far, I've been into like 4 coffee shops, gave my resume.
Since the Me Too movement, I would never recommend any man to be speaking to any one of his colleagues because it comes at a huge risk. If she likes your advances, it's going to be all fun and games. If she doesn't, she's going to be at Karen and HR in the morning, and you're losing your job. But they're telling you about workplace misconduct and inappropriate behavior and stuff like that because it's been changed so far, and men have to protect themselves. And I think.
But isn't that hypocrisy? Why is it that if a woman fancies you, your advances are okay?
Yeah.
But if she doesn't fancy you, then it's deemed as something that is negative.
It's because
does that mean that we've forgotten how to have discernment as women?
Yes, because what's happened now is, like what Pearl said, is like someone is going to say to you that was wrong. You should.
I am so sick of this idea that we should always accept that in every situation a woman is a victim. I'm not empowered by that. I don't find that to be empowering, right? The Me Too movement to me disempowered women because it said women never know what they're doing. They just are always little flowers and men take advantage. The truth is that women take advantage too. And the easiest thing for women to sell to get what they want is sex, right? This is what Tag the Sponsor proves. I want to be rich, I want to have money, and I don't want to work, so I'm going to sell sex. I have no talent, and I want to be an actress, so I'm going to sell sex. Sex is a power that women have. Being beautiful is a power. Being aesthetic, being feminine is a power that women have, and women tend to wield that power heavily throughout society.
Her tweet completely ignores the position that the guys might be in, how they might be feeling. Here comes a woman. She's the only woman in the team. She's coming up and she wants to interact with you. And it's just you and her alone in a room. Like, yeah, that's not cool. You may not have anything going on. You may not have any interest in doing anything to her. You don't want to get into a situation where you could even be. You might be happily married, have no interest whatsoever in a romantic sense. But here you are in a room and all it takes is her word that something happened. And because of the Me Too movement and this push for, no harassment at all, zero tolerance policies, that guy could very likely lose his job for nothing but an accusation. And this is something we have to address as a society if we want people to be able to work together again.
I don't want to work anymore because I'm literally just working at a job that does not interest me and does not fulfill me. But I have to work at this job because otherwise I can't afford my rent and I can't afford my bills and I can't afford any food. And it just feels like this constant loop because I spend most of my days in a job that I don't want to be at, but I have to be at. And then when I'm not at this job, I'm too tired and drained to do anything but nothing. So I don't even advance in my life. And people say, like, get another job or whatever, but I don't want another job. I don't want to keep working for other people for the rest of my life. Like, I want to fulfill my dreams. I want to do what makes me happy. I don't want to keep fulfilling someone else's dream and making their business successful. Like, I want to make my business successful. I don't even have a business, but I would if I wasn't broke. It's just so shit that we all have to keep doing stuff that we don't even want to do just for the sake of survival. This is probably why we're all so unhappy. Anyway, rant over.
The Me Too movement took down hundreds of powerful men. 2 years later, some say it is costing women opportunities and causing segregation in some workplaces. Larry Seward breaks it down.
The year Spacey, Weinstein, Moonves, and Lauer went down, and hashtag #MeToo rose in a tide that pushed 200 powerful men out jobs for sexually harassing women. UH business professor Dr. Leanne Atwater kept tabs and worried. Corporate America planned to cleanse cultures, listen to women violated, and take harassment complaints more serious. But
if you're lacking in integrity and you're kind of a sexist, then your answer to this is, okay, we'll just keep them out. And that'll solve the problem. We won't hire them, we won't include them, and then we don't have to worry about it.
So she ordered anonymous online surveys. 300 men, 300 women asked how Me Too changed their workplaces. Results published in Harvard Business Review say nearly a third of those men avoid one-on-one meetings with women. More than 20% reluctant to hire any woman for jobs that require travel or close interaction. Another 19% say they avoid hiring attractive women. On the review blog, one manager added, "Unfortunately, in my estimation, getting too close to women at work puts your career and reputation at risk."
This is not where we want to be heading. We want people to behave. There seems to be more segregation of exclusion and separation as opposed to let's work on this problem for the problem that it is. I think managers need to be aware that some of this is occurring and try to eliminate it rather than make it worse.
Dr. Atwater hopes her work inspires more change and less fallout. Larry Seward, KHOU 11 News.
Hi everybody, Eric the Ontarian talking about the Me Too movement. I know it's a little controversial, but in the end, if now we have managers that are male that are refusing to, don't want to, or afraid to work with females and mentor them and guide them, that creates an issue in itself, and we can't have that. It's getting down to the point where I've talked about having dash cams in the car for liability reasons and that you're recording what you're doing in case there's people who make accusations. I think we're at the point, are we? Where then if you're a male supervisor and you have females, you have males, you have anybody, so you don't want any type of allegation, harassment, sexual, being tyrannical against your employees. Are we at a point that you need to sign it at your front door to your office that says, this is all being videotaped, audio at all times when you come in my office? It might be there. Don't be surprised when you see it the next little while.
As you see in the video, woman expresses frustration with her job search and disappointment in applying for minimum wage jobs, but companies are still not hiring her. It's just because of the Me Too movement and hired women dramas at Workspace. And that concludes today's discussion on MGTOW Voice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on future videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video.